everyone. I'd like to introduce my colleague, Professor Jinsuk Choi. She's an anthropologist in the School of Liberal Arts in UNIST.
Hi, I'm going to introduce my colleague as well, Professor Bradley Tatar. He's an anthropologist as well at School of Liberal Arts at UNIST.
So, is there any reason why we thought we have to do a MOOC?
I guess that's what I have to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, Professor Tatar, is there any reason why you try to participate in making MOOC?
Sure. I think MOOC is a great idea. It's a great way for us to use technology to reach the people out there rather than only sharing our ideas with our own students.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Is there any reason why you thought we should do the MOOC series on social inequality?
That's a good question. I was actually inspired by what is happening in Korean society. And I was actually thinking about, my old time, when we were, we were trying to achieve freedom, democracy, and justice. And then I thought we achieved them and everything's fine. But then in Korean society, there's a lot of conflicts. The gap between the rich and the poor is getting bigger. So I wanted to bring anthropological perspectives to understand what is going on. And then I thought that we could share my ideas with students out there, and then they can think further.
That's a good point. There's always been social conflict in society, but in the current time with the pandemic, people are experiencing inequality in different ways, and the conflict is coming out in new ways.
Mm-hmm. So I think that I heard that you were focusing on U.S. society. Is there any reason for that?
Yeah, I've decided that for my MOOC lectures, I'll deal with the issues of race and immigration, because these are some of the conflicts that have really come out during 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So will you be focusing primarily on Korea for yours?
No, yes, I will focus on Korea, but I will also bring anthropological perspectives to compare Korea with other societies. So I will also talk about US and also bringing some anthropological studies about other societies. And I'm particularly interested in how, we differentiate other people, and that sometimes leads to prejudices and discrimination. So that is one of my research interests as well.
Great. So in this MOOC, we'll be talking about inequality in many different forms in several different societies. So we look forward to having you join us, and we can't wait to get started.
Mm-hmm.